Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Welcome to our video presentation. This is about case study from Group 2 of Qualitative Research Methodology course with me Nur Laila and my partner is Muhammad Alvin Hisbullah. So today we are going to learn about case study research design. Here we go. So for the background of this study, the implementation of qualitative techniques has been increasingly popular in recent years due to the belief that the different research design alternatives available can answer and explain all research issues, particularly in the field of social science. And then case study research has constructed the empirical world, and many of the findings are based on the case studies. Case studies are the most valued classics in each discipline. Case studies are commonly utilized in the social sciences and have been around for a long time, shown to be particularly useful in practice-oriented sectors. And then the research purposes. So, case study research is a qualitative research method that is used to examine contemporary real-life situation and apply the findings of the case to the problem under the study. Case studies involve a detailed contextual analysis of a limited number of events or conditions and their relationship. It provides the basis of the application of ideas and extension of methods. It helps a researcher to understand a complex issue or object and adds strength to what is already known through previous research. And then we are going to have a look about the definition. So according to Starman, case study is a general term for the exploration of an individual, group, or phenomenon. Therefore, a case study is a comprehensive description of an individual case and its analysis, that is, the characterization of the case and the events, as well as a description of a discovery process of these features, that is, the process of research.
Various classification case study types and categorize classifications according to the time dimensions. Number 1, retrospective case studies. The simplest type of study. It involves the collection of data relating to past phenomenon of any kind. The researcher is looking back on a phenomenon, situation, person, or even and studying it in its historical integrity. And number 2, snapshot studies. The case is being examined in one particular period of time, such as a current event, a day in the life of a person, a diary, an age. Whatever, a month, a week, a day, or even a period as short as an hour. That analysis is aided by the temporal juxtaposition of events. As the snapshot develops, the picture presents itself as a gestalt over time frame. Number 3, diachronic studies change over time and are similar to longitudinal studies. The case subject, research field object, and case selection. To be able to debate a case study, it has to be defined within an analytical framework or object in the situation of study. The investigator should clearly identify the research field, that is, the class or subclass, of events within which a single case or several cases are instances to be studied. The object consists of an analysis framework within which the case subject is understood and illustrated. A case study is about determining what the investigated case might be. It is not about defining population and selecting appropriate samples. The subject of the case is not selected based upon representative sample, but rather is selected because it is interesting, unusual, striking, and may cause changes in the characteristic and specificities of the object. The sampling purpose for sampling is generally used in study research. Therefore, explain sampling procedures and case selection, and the defining characteristic and typically or atypicality of the case. Note whether the case in question is a definition or extreme case, a critical case, a convenience case, a politically significant case, and so on. Creswell, 98, Miles and Huberman, 94. Data collection. The researcher now collects the data with the objective of gathering multiple sources of evidence with reference to the problem under study. Case study advantage. Case studies are generally strong, precisely where quantitative studies are weaker. George and Binet have identified four advantages of case studies in comparison to quantitative methods. Their potential to achieve high conceptual validity, strong procedures for fostering null hypothesis, usefulness for closing examine the hypothesis, role of causal mechanism in the context of individual cases, and their capacity for addressing causal complexity. And thank you. Don't forget to open my materials. That's our analysis from a thesis. The title is a case study of the 3-year-old Indonesian boy's perlocutionary acts to indirect speech acts by Hadvina Sakina. Don't forget to open. Okay, let's say assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.